So here we go for educational purposes only. If you believe in your text, okay? If you believe in what it says, then why don't you look at the whole text? And then if you believe in that text, why aren't you looking at any other texts to understand the text? Okay? That's one. Two, if you read Adam and Eve, and it states that the only way that Adam and Eve can get back into the garden and at this oneness with this creator person, and that's the oneness. Give me a second. And the oneness states that, okay, I'll give you my son, and he's going to die on the cross for your sins, and it's going to wash this earth clean with his blood, right? It's going to wash this whole earth clean for the beginning of time, the end of time, and everything in the middle. And so he is the way, the truth, and the life, according to the text. But then you put him in an option of idolization. You idolize him above the God. You idolize him above God because of your decision making, because of the religious way to this blind leading the blind, instead of you learning it for yourself. And then when you're dealing with people who don't understand, you go for the one. You go for the one that doesn't understand. Now, I don't really think that the one just doesn't understand anymore. I just think there's way more than one. I think we're dealing with a lot of different percentile at this point. However, that's just my thought process. It doesn't mean I'm judging anyone or I think that people need to agree with me, because I don't. I'm just curious. What do you actually believe in? Because it says in that text that you shall have no other gods before you. Before him. At all. No other gods. So why is that the case? It says do not have any graven images above or below. Yet you do. It says to to know that the commandments and know that they're written on your heart, that those are written on your heart when you are at oneness with him, that you are his, that you write them on your doorposts. No one's doing that. People only believe there's 10. I even listen to a guy who sat back and believes in the commandments because I watch him holding this and doing these things, yet he doesn't even speak on it. Why? Is it supposed to be quiet? I don't know. So when is it that you really truly learn who you're speaking of? Because that's why there is so much division. Because you said he's like this, and you said he's like this, and this one over here said this, because of religion. But the religion is what's holding you into this space. And see, I'm listening to all these other people talk about this, talk about that, and they're like literally putting everything together, yet keeping everything separate, as if that makes sense as well, and it doesn't. Now, again, I'm not saying you can't believe in whatever the heck you want to believe in. Believe in it. Do it. That's your decision. I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm going to tell you what I think, and you can go do what you need to do, or what you think you need to do. But that's not my job. If I believe in the text, if I believe in anything that I read that is completely existent in time, then why would I not believe it? And, I even heard this other person, this took from Krishna. Okay? Krishna isn't even that old. So I'm really kind of tired of all of this idolization of all of these people, when in reality, you are the creator's child. So you believe in a creator, but you don't believe in the creator. And then the thing is that who is it? Does it matter? Does it matter who the creator is? Because you really are not learning him anyway. You're not trying to learn him anyway. So what do you care? If you love him, you know him. If you love him, you follow him. If you love him, you seek him. So what are you seeking? Now, I am totally about healing people. Now, do I believe that there is healing out there? Absolutely. But I am certainly not going to compare one person to another and say that they're the same because there's something similar about it. Something being similar doesn't mean it's the other. So while we want to be a bunch of people who we claim not to be, all you are is walking around like a bunch of, what are those people called? Purists, Puritans, and acting like you have all the answers. So you witch over there acting like a damn Puritan. You Baptist over there acting like a Puritan. You over there acting like a Puritan. You over here acting like a Puritan. So who are you? What are you? Do you even know? That's what I'm like taken aback by. I don't understand why you don't even know who you are. Good day. Hopefully this created some thought.